Slayer is a highly mobile class that uses a gunblade to fight at both a distance and up close. In this video, we are going to discuss a build for Slayers that is easy to learn and powerful enough to handle endgame content. Let's start by looking at the Slayer skill tree. At the time of recording, we have 47 skill points to spend. This is how we distribute them. Gunblade Focus, which adds a gauge that fills when hitting enemies with your gunblade. Attack potency and attack PP recovery increase, and PP consumption decreases as the gauge fills. If you don't hit an enemy after a certain amount of time, the gauge resets. Put 7 points in Critical Up, which increases your critical hit rate. Put 6 points in Gallant Attack Critical Up, which increases critical hit rate against bosses. Max out Critical Hit PP gain, which restores PP whenever you land a critical hit. Short Range Hot Shot, which increases the potency of normal attacks at close range. Charged Blade, which allows you to thrust forward with an attack if you use your weapon action at the right time after using a charged normal attack. Gunblade Focus Overdrive, which can be activated when your focus gauge is full, which will temporarily keep the gauge full and increase the benefits from it. If you activate this skill again before its duration runs out, you unleash a powerful attack. Max out Gunblade Focus Gauge Amplifier, which increases the speed you charge your focus gauge up to level 1. Max out Gunblade Focus Reset PP gain, which recovers a certain amount of PP after your focus gauge resets. Gunblade Focus Critical Up, which increases critical hit rate based on the Gunblade Focus gauge level. Slug Shot, which fires a short-range shot if you use a normal attack without inputting a direction after using a Photon Art. Relentless Blade, which allows you to perform an additional attack if you press the normal attack button during a Photon Art. Unleashed Rage, which is an attack with its own gauge that is built up by using Photon Arts and Relentless Blade. When triggered, fires a single powerful blast. Blade Counter, which allows you to counterattack with your weapon action or a normal attack after blocking an attack with your weapon action. Mobile Blade, which makes you temporarily invulnerable if you use your weapon action while moving. Max out Gunblade Focus Overflow, which charges Unleashed Rage faster and reduces its cooldown time when the Gunblade Focus gauge is at maximum, or Gunblade Focus Overdrive is active. Relentless Blade Reinforce, which increases the potency of Relentless Blade. Unleashed Rage After Effect, which temporarily increases critical hit rate after activating Unleashed Rage. Blade Counter Critical Up, which increases Blade Counter's critical hit rate. And finally, Mobile Blade Counter, which allows you to counterattack using your weapon action or a normal attack when you dodge an attack with Mobile Blade. There are a few good choices for subclass for Slayer. The best choices are Bouncer and Fighter. While I strongly recommend Bouncer, either choice will work just fine. If you choose Bouncer, the skills you want are as follows. Max out Defeat Amplifier, which increases down factor on your enemies, which makes it easier to down enemies. And max out Partial Destroy Advantage, which increases the damage dealt and reduces damage received from enemies who have parts broken off. If you prefer Fighter, the skills you choose are as follows. Max out Defeat Advantage, which increases damage against downed enemies, and max out Defeat PP Recovery, which increases PP gain from attacking downed enemies. Your choice breaks down ultimately to one question. Do you want to down enemies faster, or hit them harder when they are downed? For faster downs, choose Bouncer. For more damage on downed enemies, choose Fighter. Either choice leaves unspent points in your chosen subclass. You must spend the remaining points to increase your battle power, but you can spend them however you wish, because nothing else in either tree changes this build. An important thing to note about Slayer Photon Arts is that they do different things whether you are inputting a direction or not. When not inputting a direction, these are called Stay Arts. When you are moving, they are called Move Arts. When fighting groups of enemies, we have the Photon Art Flowing Sirius, whose Move Art has you move in the direction you are inputting while attacking enemies around you. You can also use the Move Art version of Shifting Spica, which can close in on an enemy from a short to medium distance. When fighting a boss, we use the same arts, but differently. Using the Stay Arts version of Shifting Spica is a quick blast you fire at close range. Use this skill in conjunction with Relentless Blade and Slugshot to dish out damage, keep your PP relatively high, and build up for focus gauge. When an enemy is downed, use the Stay Arts version of Flowing Sirius to hit your target with a powerful combo. When your focus gauge is full, be sure to activate Gunblade Focus Overdrive to increase your damage even further. Keep an eye on the timer of the ability, and be sure to use the skill again when the timer drops below 5 seconds, so that you don't miss the chance to unleash a really powerful attack. You should also remember that you have the Unleashed Rage ability, which you should use on a boss whenever you can. If you chose to use Fighter as a subclass, it might be a good idea to hold Unleashed Rage until your enemy is downed to use it and deal even more damage. You could apply the same plan to Gunblade Focus Overdrive, but without a surefire way to tell how close an enemy is to being downed, this could be hard to time. At the time of this recording, the gear you want for this build are a Neos Astrian Gunblade and 3 Ajax armor. The Gunblade drops from Darkfall's Aegis, or can be exchanged for in the Aegis Integra exchange shop. The Ajax armor also drops from Darkfall's Aegis, but can also drop from Geometric Labyrinth Rank 2. The augments you should have for this build are Precision 4, which drops from Field Races, Mining Rig Defense Retem Rank 3, and from Stia Combat Sectors. Crocus Soul 4, which drop from Crocodilus and Crocodilus Vera that are level 65 or higher. Gigas Mast, which is crafted in the Augment Capsule Exchange Shop. Mastery 4, which can be crafted in the Augment Capsule Exchange Shop. And Halfinal, which can be crafted in the Augment Capsule Exchange Shop as well. Several of these augments can take a long time to build. A more budget-friendly build you could use are Precision 4, Crocus Soul 4, Alt Secreta 4, which drops from level 65 plus alters enemies at night, and from the Stia Exchange Shop. Gigas Precision 4, which drops from level 69 plus Gigantics, and either Melra Doable 4 or Ratek Doable 4, which comes from level 60 plus Exploration regions. That's all for this build. Thank you for watching, and if this video helped you, please like the video and subscribe for more PSO2 content. This is Shadgon, signing off.